The adolescent is within a context of a black community that's still dealing with the psychological consequences of an assault upon itself as a people. The black adolescent now has to deal with adolescent issues within that context. And then let's look at it on top of that. Let's look at another issue. The black adolescent dealing with those issues within the context of his class or socioeconomic status. Yeah. What class you belong to, what income you have, what educational background there is also influences the way you're going to deal with problems. Let's then look, let us say, at the so-called inner city black adolescent. What kind of world does that adolescent exist in? We can't go through the whole thing, but you're looking at, for the first time, now note what we said about the statistics. 1960s, nearly 80% of the black family is what, mother, father headed, if you want to look at that. 64, you still got the majority. 75, you still got the majority, and so forth. However, those born since the 70s, since the mid-70s, for the first time in I don't know how many years, are now born into a family structure into which I and the vast majority of us who are older were not born into. And are not born into as what? White kids, understand? And yet the issues of adolescence have got to be worked out in there. Unemployment, high levels of unemployment exist there. Deindustrialization, meaning industries have literally been moved out of this country. And what did Billingsley say? When uneducated black men could still hold good-paying blue-collar jobs. In other words, you see, when these other people complain about how they made it as immigrants, this was the point at which this country had its industrial base that could pick up 8th grade educated people, could pick up dropouts. People could work in the automobile factories making good money, not having graduated from high school or going to college. They could make even better money than college graduates at that point. There were these working on the docks or working here and there. Where are those jobs today? You see, and therefore the young man that drops out today is not caught in that safety net that you had before.